A once-in-a-generation winter has hit the Alps. Record-breaking early snowfall, bottomless powder, and skies you won't believe. In this film, we chase the season of a lifetime. 6 icons in one journey: Zermatt, Chamonix, St. Anton, Cortina, Verbier, and Val Thorens. You'll feel the first tracks in untouched bowls, taste fondue on mountaintops, and drop into lines locals whisper about. We'll show where the snow is deepest, the run you can't miss, the épreuves you'll tell stories about, and the safety smarts to do it right. And why the storms lined up perfectly this year. Strap in. If you love mountains, this is your moment. Keep watching. The adventure starts now. Across the highest peaks of Europe, a whisper has turned into a roar. A story is being written in the snow, one that will be told for generations. This is more than just a good season. This is a legendary one. A perfect confluence of weather systems has blanketed the continent's most formidable mountain range in a cloak of deep, pristine powder. From the highest glaciers to the lowest valley towns, the conditions are, without exaggeration, perfect. And we are going to take you right into the heart of it. We're not just observing from a distance, we're diving in head first, chasing the storms and the sunshine to bring you an unparalleled alpine experience. We are embarking on a grand tour, a pilgrimage to the very soul of ski culture. Our journey will lead us to 6 of the most iconic destinations in the world: Zermatt, Chamonix, St. Anton, Cortina, Verbier, and Val Thorens. Each a titan of the sport, and each one currently experiencing these once-in-a-generation conditions. This is your all-access pass, your front-row seat to the greatest show on snow. We'll share the feeling of the crisp mountain air in your lungs, the sound of skis slicing through silent powder, and the unmatched freedom of an endless alpine canvas. Our expedition will transcend languages and cultures. We will travel across borders, from the majestic chocolate box peaks of Switzerland to the spirited wild valleys of France. We'll carve turns through the classic heart of Austria, the birthplace of alpine skiing, and bask on the sun-kissed slopes of Italy, where life is lived with passion. But this journey is about more than just geography. Each stop on our tour offers a unique window into the soul of the Alps, a chance to understand the distinct character and heritage that makes each valley, each village, so special. Our adventure begins in Zermatt, Switzerland, a car-free haven where horse-drawn carriages are as common as electric taxis, a place where time seems to stand still. Here, under the watchful pyramid-like gaze of the mighty Matterhorn, we will discover a world of timeless luxury, sprawling international ski areas, and endless glaciers that promise snow year-round. Then, we travel to the adrenaline-fueled heart of Chamonix, France, the undisputed world capital of extreme alpinism. This is a town forged by mountaineers and explorers, a place built at the foot of Mont Blanc. Here, the mountains are steep, the descents are serious, and the legends are even bigger. We'll experience the raw, untamed beauty that has drawn adventurers here for centuries. With the guidance of local experts, we'll ski the very terrain that defines a legend, where every turn is earned and respect for the mountain is paramount. From there, our path leads us to the classic Austrian Alps and the legendary resort of St. Anton am Arlberg. This is the cradle of modern skiing, a place known for its challenging, expansive terrain, and even more famous for its vibrant, uninhibited après-ski culture. It's where you ski hard and celebrate harder. We will then cross into Italy, to the stunningly beautiful Cortina d'Ampezzo, the queen of the Dolomites. Nestled in the heart of a UNESCO World Heritage Site, this is where Italian elegance and mountain charm meet. We'll explore long, scenic runs under dramatic limestone peaks and a village that exudes style, fashion, and the art of la dolce vita. We will also visit Verbier, Switzerland, a global hub for freeride skiing. It's a magnet for the world's best, drawn to its challenging itineraries and an expansive off-piste playground that rewards the bold and the skilled. This is a journey for the senses, It's about more than just the destinations. It's about the moments in between. It's about feeling the pure, unadulterated thrill of dropping into a fresh bowl of powder, weightless and free. It's the silence, broken only by your own breathing and the whisper of your skis. It's about tasting the rich, hearty flavors of mountain cuisine, from a bubbling Swiss fondue to a perfect Italian espresso. It's about seeing the breathtaking panoramas that stop you in your tracks and hearing the joyous, universal laughter of an après-ski celebration as the sun dips below the peaks. This is the ultimate Alpine journey, a celebration of a season for the ages. So buckle up. The Alps are firing on all cylinders, and you are about to see why this is the time to be here. Our journey begins in a place that feels like it was carved from a myth, a valley cradled by some of the highest peaks in the Alps. We arrive in Zermatt, Switzerland. This isn't just a destination. It's an immersion into a world where nature dictates the rhythm of life. Here the air itself seems different, charged with a quiet reverence for the giant that looms over the town. The Matterhorn. It's not just a mountain, it's a presence, a silent guardian that has watched over this valley for millennia. Its pyramid-like form is an icon of the Alps, a challenge that has called to climbers and dreamers for generations. Seeing it for the first time, dusted with this season's incredible early snow, is a moment that stays with you. It's a sight that makes you feel both small and incredibly alive. The sheer verticality of its faces, the way it catches the first and last light of the day, it's a spectacle that redefines your sense of scale. The journey into Zermatt is part of the magic. The town is completely car-free, a commitment to preserving the purity of its alpine environment. You arrive by cogwheel train, a slow, deliberate ascent that builds anticipation with every turn. As you climb, the modern world recedes, replaced by a landscape of deepening snow and ancient forests. The silence deepens, broken only by the rhythmic clatter of the train on the tracks. This peaceful approach allows you to shed the noise of the outside world, to decompress and prepare for the tranquility of the valley. It's a transition, not just in place, but in state of mind. Stepping onto the platform in Zermatt feels like stepping back in time. The village is a charming maze of narrow streets, ancient wooden chalets darkened by centuries of sun, and grand historic hotels that speak of a golden age of alpinism. There's a palpable sense of history in the very timbers of the buildings. The only vehicles you'll see are small, silent electric taxis and horse-drawn sleighs, their bells jingling softly in the cold air. This quietude is Zermatt's most cherished luxury, allowing the sounds of nature and village life to come to the forefront. In Zermatt, skiing is not just a sport, it's an ascent into another world. We take the Gornergrat Railway, Europe's highest open-air cogwheel train, on a breathtaking journey upwards. The 33-minute ride is an experience in itself, a vertical theater of changing landscapes, from larch forests to the stark, beautiful world above the tree line. We arrive at the summit, over 3,000 meters. The air is thin, crisp, and electric. A sea of peaks and glaciers surrounds us, a panorama of 29 4,000-meter giants. The vast Monte Rosa Massif comes into view, and the magnificent Matterhorn feels close enough to touch, its iconic shape commanding the horizon. From here, the possibilities feel infinite. We head for the glacier runs, where the skiing is year-round. Gliding with the icy expanse of the Theodule Glacier beneath your skis is pure freedom. The snow is different up here, drier, colder, faster. It's a high-altitude playground of immense scale. The run from Klein Matterhorn to the village is iconic, one of the longest and most varied in the world. It's over 2,200 meters of vertical descent, a top-to-bottom story of diverse terrain. You start in a stark, glacial world, drop into wide-open powder fields, navigate through fragrant pine forests, and finally cruise down gentle meadows back to the village. Doing that run on fresh powder, ski dreams made real. After a day of challenging the high peaks, the experience in Zermatt continues long after the ski lifts have closed. The transition from the raw wilderness of the mountain to the cozy embrace of the village is magical. As dusk falls, the town begins to glow with lights twinkling like fallen stars against the deep blue of the Alpine evening. The culinary scene here is a world-class adventure in its own right, a perfect reward for a day spent in the cold. You can find everything from traditional Swiss fondue and raclette in a rustic, centuries-old wooden chalet, where the warmth of the fire and the rich aroma of melting cheese create an atmosphere of pure comfort, to Michelin-starred fine dining where innovative chefs transform local ingredients into culinary masterpieces. Many of the best restaurants are found not in the village, but on the mountain itself, offering breathtaking views to accompany your meal. This fusion of nature and gastronomy is a core part of the Zermatt experience. As night deepens, the sky reveals a breathtaking canopy of stars, brighter and clearer here than almost anywhere else. The silhouette of the Matterhorn stands guard under the cosmos. In Zermatt, the thrill of the descent is perfectly balanced by the tranquility of the valley. It's a place that challenges your body, restores your soul, and forever leaves its mark on your memory. From the timeless elegance of Zermatt, we travel west, across the border into France. Our destination is a place with a very different energy. This is Chamonix. If Zermatt is the regal queen of the Alps, Chamonix is its wild, untamed heart, the world capital of alpinism. The skiing in Chamonix is defined by one word: vertical. The most famous of these is the Aiguille du Midi cable car, a two-stage feat of engineering. From the top begins one of the most famous off-piste ski runs in the world, the Vallée Blanche, a true ski mountaineering adventure, the ultimate expression of what makes Chamonix a legend. Our Alpine journey now takes us east into the heart of Austria. This is St. Anton im Arlberg. Then St. Anton is the undisputed cradle of modern Alpine skiing technique. The spirit of that innovation and passion for skiing is still deeply embedded in the soul of this place. The mountains here are big, bold, and demanding, and they have bred a culture of strong, powerful skiers. The Arlberg ski area is a massive interconnected domain, a place built for exploration. We drop into Rendelsbach Bowls, vast, untouched fields of light, dry snow. St. Anton's après-ski is as famous as its skiing, and the party starts early. Hundreds dance on tables to Europop, faces flushed with the joy of the day. Pure, unadulterated fun, loud, vibrant, unapologetically fun. This duality makes St. Anton special. It pushes you on the mountain by day and invites celebration all night long. Leaving the boisterous heart of Austria behind, our journey takes a turn south, crossing the border into Italy. We are arriving in Cortina d'Ampezzo, the queen of the Dolomites. At sunrise and sunset, they ignite in a spectacular display of color known as the Enrosadira, creating a stunning contrast between the pale stone and the brilliant white. This is La Dolce Vita, the sweet life, lived out on snow. The village itself exudes a chic, sophisticated charm. Skiing in Cortina is an exercise in pure pleasure. The pistes are like perfectly manicured carpets, inviting you to carve long, graceful turns while soaking in the incredible scenery. The culinary experience in Cortina is a highlight. This fusion of exhilarating skiing and exceptional cuisine is what sets Cortina apart. We arrive in Verbier, a global hub for freeride and off-piste skiing. Verbier is the modern capital of big mountain skiing, a place that attracts the best professional skiers and snowboarders from around the world. The energy here is youthful, athletic, ambitious. From the top of the Mont Fort Glacier at 3,330 meters, an entire world unfolds beneath you. The names of the legendary runs are spoken with a mix of fear and reverence: Tortin, Montgelé, and the Bec de Ros. Hiring a local guide is the key to unlocking Verbier's true potential safely. They possess an intimate, generational knowledge of these mountains, reading the subtle language of the snowpack and the wind. They can lead you to secret powder stashes, untouched couloirs, and breathtaking descents far from the marked pistes, allowing you to make your own tracks, in places you would never find on your own. It's an investment not just in adventure, but in wisdom and security. The soul of a resort often resides in its people. We met a lift operator named Jean-Pierre, a man whose family has worked these slopes for 3 generations. He spoke of the mountain as if it were a living being, a powerful entity deserving of admiration. "This year, she is generous," he said, a wide smile on his face, his eyes crinkling with the memory of countless sunrises over these peaks. "We must enjoy it, but always, we must respect her." His words are a timeless Alpine creed. As the sun sets, casting long, dramatic shadows across the valley, the village of Verbier comes to life. The energy shifts from the kinetic thrill of the slopes to the vibrant social warmth of the evening. Laughter and stories in a dozen languages fill the air. From the raw challenge of its legendary FREERIDE terrain to the sophisticated glow of its après-ski scene, Verbier delivers a complete high-altitude experience, pushing your limits by day and celebrating life with international flair by night. Our Alpine Odyssey now ascends to its highest point, a place where the air is thin and the horizons are boundless. We are heading to Val Thorens, France, a resort that sits literally on top of the world. At 2,300 meters, it is Europe's highest ski resort, a modernist marvel of engineering and ambition, built for one singular purpose: to ski. This is a place purpose-built for skiing, where the streets are paved with snow and the front door is your private lift line. The concept of convenience is redefined here with unparalleled snow reliability and true ski-in, ski-out access. Every element of the resort's design is meticulously planned to eliminate friction, to remove any barrier between you and the mountain. Everything maximizes your time on snow, and what a mountain it is. Val Thorens is the crowning jewel of Les Trois Vallées, the largest ski area in the world, with over 600 kilometers of interconnected pistes. It's a staggering, almost incomprehensible scale. You can ski from valley to valley, from one distinct resort atmosphere to another, without ever taking your skis off, journeying across a kingdom of snow under a shared sky. We start our day by riding the Time cable car, a legendary lift that climbs to a breathtaking 3,200 meters. The ascent itself is a spectacle, a silent climb into the stratosphere. From the summit, the panoramic view is one of the most incredible in the Alps. A 360-degree vista of over 1,000 French, Swiss, and Italian Alpine peaks, with the majestic silhouette of Mont Blanc holding court in the distance. It's a perspective that humbles and inspires in equal measure. So why is this season so special? Why this unprecedented, history-making snowfall? It's a perfect storm, a rare and powerful confluence of meteorological events. In the upper atmosphere, the jet stream has taken a pronounced dip southwards, a deep trough that acted like an open door, pulling cold Arctic air down across the continent, while simultaneously, powerful low-pressure systems spun up over the warmer-than-average waters of the Mediterranean. The moisture-laden storms, rich with evaporated seawater, moved north and collided with the cold air that had settled over the Alps. The result was a meteorological masterpiece, because the air mass was so cold that precipitation fell as snow, copious, light, fluffy snow. The kind of low-density powder that skiers dream of, blanketing the mountains from the highest peaks right down to the valley floors. This record-breaking early snowfall has sent a wave of energy and opportunity across the entire Alpine region. Resorts opened weeks ahead of schedule, their phones ringing off the hook. For the local economies, the hoteliers, the restaurateurs, the ski instructors, The shopkeepers. The early snow is a massive blessing. It's the promise of a prosperous season, a welcome relief after years of uncertainty. But with this incredible opportunity comes a profound responsibility. The deep, early snowpack can be unstable, hiding dangers beneath its beautiful surface. It is more important than ever to approach the mountains with knowledge, preparation, and a deep sense of respect. This means checking the daily avalanche bulletin, carrying the essential safety gear, transceiver, shovel, and probe, and knowing how to use it. It means skiing with a partner and hiring a guide for any off-piste adventures. We have journeyed across the Alps, from the iconic spire of the Matterhorn to the vertical world of Chamonix, from the legendary parties of St. Anton to the chic elegance of Cortina and the free-ride paradise of Verbier. Each destination, unique in its character and culture, is united by a singular, spectacular event, the record-breaking early snow that has transformed this entire mountain range into a skier's utopia. This season is a fleeting masterpiece, a rare alignment of earth and sky. It is a gift, a window of opportunity that may not come again for a generation. This isn't just another ski season, it's a moment in time, a memory waiting to be forged in the heart of the high Alps. So what are you waiting for? The time is now. Feel the crisp air in your lungs, the sun on your face, the exhilarating rhythm of gliding on snow, that feeling of weightless freedom, of pure, unadulterated joy. Feel truly, completely alive. The snow is deep, the sky is blue, and the adventure of a lifetime is waiting. This is your invitation. This is your moment. Don't let this moment pass you by. The mountains are waiting.